New Jersey's last-ditch effort denied. A federal judge clears the way for congestion pricing to start on Sunday. Good evening. I'm Christine Johnson. After years of back and forth, pauses, and multiple lawsuits, the controversial tolling plan will now become a reality. And that means starting Sunday, most drivers heading south of 60th Street will pay a $9 fee to enter Manhattan. We have a team of reporters on this story. Let's begin with New Jersey reporter Christine Sloan. She was in the courtroom when the judge made this decision. Christine?
Christine, the judge taking nearly 4 hours to make his decision, first speaking to both sides separately and then together. And in the end, he said New Jersey was unable to prove its case that congestion pricing would cause the residents of this state irreparable harm. New York's program is the first of its kind in the nation. During the hearing, it became evident early on New Jersey had lost the case. The state arguing that residents living around the George Washington Bridge would be adversely affected because drivers going into Manhattan would try to avoid the toll by taking the George Washington Bridge. The attorney representing New Jersey says that he will be filing an appeal in the Third Circuit Court to stop congestion pricing from going through.
We respectfully disagree with today's decision. We feel the decision reflected the importance of mitigation for New Jersey communities that are going to be significantly adversely affected by congestion pricing.
After untold numbers of lawsuits and lots of fighting in the press, the time for debating and lawsuits is over. It's time to get to work making this new initiative a success for New York.
An attorney representing pro-congestion groups says that it is unlikely that a Third Circuit Court will overturn this decision. Now, Randy Mastro says that he'll be filing this appeal by the morning, and it remains to be seen whether it will be heard. We are live in Union County, New Jersey. Christine Sloan, CBS News, New York.
All right, Christine, thank you for that report. Let's continue our team coverage now with Alan Devlin. He's been speaking with drivers since this ruling came down. And Alan, what are they telling you?
Yeah, Christine, it's from the courtroom to the streets. It's spreading very, very fast that in less than 25 hours, congestion pricing will be the law of the land. So as soon as we learned that, we went right directly to who it's impacting, the drivers, to talk to them about what this is going to mean for them. This all once congestion pricing actually got that green light. From everyday drivers to Uber rideshare drivers to taxi drivers, this will impact just about everyone. And those prices will trickle down to the person in the back seat in many cases. It was mixed reviews in the streets of New York this evening. However, the sentiment leaned against the pricing ruling. Most drivers we spoke to said they were disappointed and disagreed with the concept, saying they believe this won't fix the congestion problem in the city. Other drivers said they're not in favor, but hope there's tangible positive changes to New York City traffic. Listen to a few of them here.
It hurts. It hurts. I'm not going to lie. I'm hoping it decongest the city a little bit, but who knows? Everybody's going to make a living.
It will affect people, I mean low-income people, not the rich people. The rich get richer. And, you know, the low-income people will be hurted a lot.
I think it is the really bad thing because, like, I don't think it's going to solve this problem.
Midnight Sunday. That is when this all starts up here. And of course, CBS News New York is going to bring you continued coverage as we track what this looks like for its very first work week here in 2025. Right now, we're live right at 60th Street where those scanners are. Alan Devlin, CBS News, New York.
Okay, Alan, thank you. It has been nearly 2 decades since congestion pricing was first introduced as a possibility for the city. Derick Waller is here now with more on how we got here, Derick.
Yeah, 2007, that's when we started talking about this. Mayor Bloomberg was in office at the time, and congestion pricing's history has been controversial since the beginning.
We have to pass a dedicated funding stream so the MTA has the funding it needs. Congestion pricing is the only alternative.
Congestion pricing hit the express lanes in 2019 when then Governor Andrew Cuomo made it a priority. The plan would hit speed bumps along the way. And in May of 2023, President Biden gave the congestion pricing fee the green light. And after years of confusion, lawsuits, and court battles with New Jersey,
this will worsen pollution in New Jersey. Congestion pricing, the MTA in New York City has admitted it. This is a financial fix more than it is an environmental fix.
Governor Hochul decided to put the brakes on the plan in early June, just weeks before it was set to take effect. In June of last year, the governor announced a pause on the plan to charge drivers a fee to enter Midtown as she promised to find other funding sources for the MTA.
We have set aside funding to backstop the MTA capital plan and are currently exploring other funding sources.
Then, following the election in November, Governor Hochul changed directions again, this time a slightly different pricing plan.
Is $9 better than $15?
But tonight, congestion pricing is a go.
It's unfair. And business is down.
Public transportation needs the money, but if you commute in from Long Island every day, for example, it's going to be very expensive.
I'll give it a chance. Never know. Only time will tell.
And so the congestion pricing fee is $9 during peak hours. That's from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. on weekdays and $2.25 during overnight hours. And of course, that's only if you have an Easy Pass, a valid Easy Pass to get that discounted rate.
All right, Derek, thank you. It's been a long road. The goal of congestion pricing is, of course, to encourage the use of mass transit. But this comes at a time when subway safety is once again being questioned. MTA head Jana Lieber addressed those concerns tonight.
There's a lot less crime than there used to be before COVID, and that between more cameras, more cops, and a ton more outreach workers, don't get me wrong, I am with those who want us to always be pushing back to restore full sense of order in the transit system, and we're not going to stop pushing until we get to a better place where people don't have those concerns.
Alicia Reed reports now on the steps the city and the state are taking to keep New Yorkers safe.
These commuters are feeling comfortable next to the MTA platform barriers at the Graham Avenue station.
Nobody can,
Part of a platform safety pilot program, they've been installed at 14 stations.
I think it's a good start, at least. I'm not sure if in terms of the way they're designed, if they will be helpful.
Subway safety is top of mind after a string of violence underground. 52-year-old Jamar Banks is a suspect in 2 separate stabbings recently. On New Year's Day, police say he started arguing with a 31-year-old man at the 14th Street 7th Avenue station, then stabbed him in the back. A day later, it was the same MO at the Pelham Parkway station, starting an argument with an off-duty MTA employee, then stabbing his victim in the armpit and back. On New Year's Eve, 45-year-old Joseph Linsky was shoved in front of an oncoming train at the West 18th Street station. And in late December, 61-year-old Debrina Kawam was set on fire and killed while sleeping on a train at the Stillwell Avenue station. Both suspects in the last 2 incidents have been arrested and charged with attempted murder and murder charges.
It's definitely scary.
Governor Kathy Hochul releasing a statement Friday saying public safety is her top priority. Tackling the crisis head on, she says there are cameras throughout the system and additional state police and New York National Guard have been deployed.
I don't think more policing is the answer. I think we need to address underlying issues and approach it from a point of care and not criminalization.
Hochul says New York is also tackling untreated mental illness.
Hey, that's good. Good idea. Yeah, they're trying everything.
The MTA says the goal is to continue installing these barriers at up to 2 stations per month until they're at every station throughout the city. Now, with 472 stations, it'll take nearly 3 years before it's complete. In Williamsburg, Alicia Reed, CBS News, New York.
Head to our website for more information about congestion pricing, including detailed maps of the zone. We'll also have extensive coverage on air when the plan begins on Sunday, and also for the first real test Monday as that morning commute gets underway.